Oh boy. Alrighty everyone, thanks for joining me. This is your host ID Jester. We are in Desert Heat, 2nd edition, Nations at War, module and scenario book, version 3.0, as we are going to be playing scenario called No Time to Be Disorganized. It's the first scenario past the tutorial scenario. And this happened on April 11th, 1941. On April 11th, 1941, Rommel assembled a force of 70 tanks and attacked near Rebdal 33 on the perimeter of the Tobruk defenses. He wasn't prepared for the ferocity of the Australian defenses. So the Commonwealth are going to be sending up first the 14th Infantry with a couple mountain units assigned from the 7th Desert Rats. And they also have, coming on the map on turn 4, the elements of the 1st Dragoons. And they have support of 6 mines and 6 AT ditches. So let's look at the British defenses here. So you can see they have to set up either in S, which is here, or T, which is here. So they have to set up pretty, they have very small areas set up. So I put out the AT ditches, which, interesting enough, the AT ditches actually, AT ditches give +1 defensive bonus for soft targets and have concealment for soft targets as well. So we've got a bunch of infantry lined up. With these infantry, we also have... We got the headquarters, we got 6 armored infantry, we got 3 of the mountain infantry. We have 1 Piat, which is a AT gun. We have a 3-inch mortar, 2 6-pound AT guns, and the formation marker. And then the elements of the 1st Dragoons has a headquarter and 5 Mark V tanks. So we have the British... We have the mines just laid out right here, just straight across the board. I think that's a good option, just to keep anyone from trying to come through that area. And the headquarters is right here in the middle. Obviously, you want to kind of keep your headquarters towards the middle. It is a command radius of 4. So everyone will be in its command radius. Right now the British only have 1 formation, which is all of these units. We have a, up on this hill here, we have an AT gun up on the hill. We also have at the headquarter unit, we have the mortar. And we have the AT gun with the headquarters. And then... we have the Piat with this mountain unit right here, kind of in the middle as well. He's in a cultivated area, and cultivated actually give a defensive bonus 1 for soft targets and concealment as well. So the units are either going to be in the AT ditch or AT. It was AT. AT ditch. Which are going to be up here in the north and down here in the south, or they're going to be in the palms or this cultivated area, which everything, all the defensive areas at least will give the infantry a slight chance of trying to resist the attacks. And of course the AT ditches as well, and the line of mines. So let's look at what the Germans have to bring to bear here. They have a mixed force here between the DAK for the German units which is a headquarter, 4 Panzer 4Gs, a SDKF 231, which is a recon vehicle, 2 Pioneer units, which are attached, and the melting formation marker. And they also have the 7th Armored Division from Italy, which is a headquarter, and 9 M1340s as well. For support, they're also going to get a plane, which is going to be placed in the cup on turn 3, and their Pioneer units have unit smoke markers, or can place smoke. So that might help as well. So for our formations, we have the 14th Infantry, we have the dust marker, we have the end of turn, we have the Italian 7th Armor, we have the German melting division, and then we have the 2nd end turn marker. The way dust is handled is if you draw dust, dust stays in effect until the next turn when it's drawn, then it stops effect. And basically, if you target someone that has a ops complete marker on it, or if your targeting line goes across any hex that has an ops complete marker on it. So for example, if there's a unit here that was ops complete and then you were trying to target this guy and your line of sight went through that hex, you would also take a penalty of adding 1 to your 2 hit dice. And if it crosses, I believe 2, is it 2? Then it is, line of sight is blocked as long as dust is in effect. Yeah, if line of sight traces through 2 separate hexes where units are ops complete, that line of sight is blocked. So if you were to, target through these 2 hexes at a unit back here, and it crosses these 2 hexes, then line of sight's blocked when dust is in effect. So that's kind of how dust works. Anybody with ops complete, it's a little bit harder because all the dust in the air from when they're shooting and moving and firing and everything, I guess. So the way I'm going to play this is I'm just going to go kind of fast and furious here. So let's talk about the objectives. Right, so the objectives. So special rules, there's 2 maps, 12 and 14. 12 is over here, 14 is over here. The Germans have to set up within 5 hexes of J7. Yes, J7. So I put this little dice. Everything's within 5 hexes of this. I put them as far forward as possible. Because the victory condition, the Axis forces must exit at least 4 units off this edge of the map way over here. So they have to get all the way across there. There is 12 turns. So you have 12 turns to get it. So they have to break through this. Then the British reinforcements with all their vehicles are going to come on in turn number 4. And so they have to break through this mess and then try to outgun the British tanks that'll be coming in this way and try to get off the edge, 4 units off the edge of the map. And they have 12 turns to do all that. The Pioneer units, which are these attached German units to the melting division, are always in command, so we don't have to worry about keeping those next to our headquarters. The special mountain divisions for the British cannot switch to their trucks. They have to stay in foot units. So we won't be able to move those guys. And of course the 18 ditches. That's pretty much it for this scenario. So again, what I'm going to try to do is just, I'm not going to be too much worried about the rules. I mean, I've read the rules a few times. You know, kind of refreshing my memory on things. And so I'm just going to kind of play this first scenario kind of loose and fast and just go with whatever I think the rules are. I'm not going to spend a lot of time in the rule book. And then we can always, you know, if you see something done wrong or we miss something, leave a comment in the down below and that way we can fix it up for the next scenario we try. So it's always different when you learn lots of different systems. So I'm trying to learn the Panzer system, and I'm trying to learn the Nations at War system. I'm of course trying to refresh my memory on the lock and load system, the tactical. And there's always you always get the rules kind of confused from one system to the other. And so there's a chance that we might do some things wrong, but we're going to try our best to do what we can. So what I'm going to do here is we've got these pretty well shuffled here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to roll a d6, and that will be how many we're just going to move to the bottom of the deck, so that way we know it's completely random. I'm going to get rid of this dice because we don't need it anymore. And we're going to put 4 from the top to the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. So we got a pretty random deck, all shuffled up, ready to go. And turn 1 is ready to roll. Let's see who gets to go first. Well, we got end turn marker. Well, that means things are going to get real right off the bat here. Next one is the German Melting Division. So this is the German Melting Division right there. So they get to activate. So, playing both sides, I have to kind of think about what I'm going to be doing, but I have a good idea what this guy's going to do. So he's going to go 1, 2. He's got 3 movement points right there in the middle. And then since this guy has smoke, he's actually going to place smoke, which would be on the back side of this. So there we go, into an adjacent hex for his 3rd movement point. As he moves out, do they want to do any kind of attack? Thing with the infantry is they only have a range of 2. 1, 2. So extended range would only be to 4. So they're well outside the infantry range. We do have a mortar up to a range of 11. They will just, this one of the hard parts when you're doing solo, right, is trying to decide when does the opponent opportunity fire or not. So when he moves, so he moved 1, he moved 2. The enemy doesn't know, he might move 3 or whatever, so he was going to wait, and then he decides to pop the smoke, which causes them to say, oh, I don't want to opportunity fire. This guy will then activate. He will go, let's see. He is going to go 1. And I need my line of sight here, don't I? It's never easy. Never easy playing with let's see. Let's get a bigger rubber band and maybe we can. That's not a bigger one. Just rough guessing. It doesn't look like it's going to cross that smoke. So when the Pioneer unit moves out there, the German knows what, or the British know what he's up to this time. So he's going to opportunity fire with the mortar. And again, not. Each system is different, but I believe mortars can opportunity fire. I'll be surprised if I'm right. Hey Tony, how you doing, buddy? Mortar firing hex. Yeah, I don't see anything about them not being able to. So he will opportunity fire with the mortar, getting the boost from the headquarters. So, you know, there's a lot of tanks coming. The headquarters gonna wait. He's gonna use his boost against, or with the AT gun. Because there's a lot of vehicles. The Italians have 9, the Germans have 4. So the mortar unit's going to attack the Pioneer. Range 11, clear line of sight. This guy's ops complete, by the way. I guess I should mark that. Ops complete because that's important for dust in this. So a little bit of dust action going on. So any kind of shots that go through his hex will get a penalty because of the dust he just, by moving, there's dust all over the place. Are these guys, okay. I'm wondering if these Pioneers also have a vehicle. Let's see if they have a vehicle counter for these Pioneers. Probably not, but I just thought I would just double check to make sure they don't have like a truck unit that they can pile into a truck and move. Doesn't look like it, so I'm assuming not. Alright. Well, we'll just assume not. Alright, so the mortar, 2 dice needing 5s or higher to hit. 2 dice needing 5 or higher. Rolled a 4 and a 2, so nothing there. Nothing there. So that mortar will be ops complete now. Put that underneath. Come here, you. And these are just mines laying there. So that was 1 movement point. 2 movement points. And again, I think what he's going to do is make it so there's smoke all over the place just to keep the British from being able to attack his units really well. So that is those 2 units. Now we got the Panzer IV-Gs. So they're going to get shot by the AT gun. Probably. Range of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So they can go up to double their range. So they're just going to have to take the attack and hopefully shoot back. I think these guys are going to assault move. So I think he's going to assault move, which means half his movement points. Assault fire. So he's going to go 1. He's going to go 2. Now. Yeah, that's not going to touch the smoke. Okay. Well, they're going to opportunity fire. 3 dice. They need 6s, but they get a +2 because of the headquarters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hexes, though. So he's going to be shooting at long range. And he gets 6 dice. +2 for the headquarters, so he's going to get 5 dice. But because his 6 can't go any higher, he loses a dice. So he's going to get down to 4. He's going to go down to 2 dice, shooting at 6s, +2 dice. So it's 4 dice, shooting, and he only can hit on a 6. So let's see if he's got any hits or not. Oh, he does have a hit there. So 1 hit on the 6. And so for the German, he has a 2 dice, needs a 5 or higher to prevent that hit. And he rolled a 6 and a 5. Wow. So he's going to resist that attack. And now this is going to make these all ops complete. So okay, well, he will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to shoot at this infantry here. Shoot at this infantry. It's going to be in long range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So instead of 3 dice at 5s, he's 3 dice at 6s. 3 dice, just 6s. I'm sorry. He loses a dice and that goes up. So it's actually 2 dice at 6s because he assault moved. Assault fired, whatever it's called. Let's see if he can get a 6 though. Nope, he can't get a 6. Boom, 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 boom. He's ops complete. Right, so this unit is just going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. And the infantry only have a range of 1, so it'd be 2 for long range. So he's going to move up there. Now this gun can only shoot 4. That's 8, so he's just outside the range of that gun. So he's ops complete as well. This headquarters is going to move with this Panzer IV. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to stop right there. This Panzer IV is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to tuck in with this guy over here. And then this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to tuck in right over there. So well played by the German, using his smoke to keep the British off him. And we will move on. So that was the melting group. We already have 1 intern. And we have the 7th Army. So now it's the other. So it's the 7th Army here. The Italians, 9 tanks. So they're just going to hope for the best, I guess. They're going to get shot at, so they don't have any smoke or anything. 1. So how far up do they want to move is the question. They can only move 3, which is not great. Yeah, so they'll move. Come here, you jerky jerk. How about you? Bend out a little bit. Thanks. Alright, so he's going to go 1, 2, 3. When he moves into that hex, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's still 5 away. It'd be a long shot. Now he is up on a hill, so he won't be able to shoot anybody behind these building hexes or behind the trees or anything like that. He's got to wait for somebody to come out in the open. It will be at long range. He knows nobody else is going to come any closer, so we might as well take a shot at him. So, 3 dice needs 6s, but because it's at long range, he's going to lose a dice. It's going to be 2 dice needing 6s. And he misses. Wow. That's not what the British player was having in mind, because now the Italians don't have to worry about anybody shooting at him. All he's got left is infantry, so he can just move up 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. This guy will go 1, 2, 3. The headquarters will go 1, 2, 3. And they are just, yeah, they're just massing over there. And of course, I could put like ops complete markers on them, but hopefully I won't need that. We shall see. All right. So we've had both the German and the Italians move. We have 1 end turn marker. We also have dust. And we have the British. And we have the other end turn marker. So what is it going to be next? It's going to be dust. So dust, we'll keep that in out. So dust is now in. So that means anybody that targets somebody that's ops complete, their 2-hit number goes up by 1, or you lose a dice if you're already at 6s. And this will stay in effect until next turn when we pull the dust marker. We could pull it first, or we could pull it last, or we might not pull it. So let's see, is the British going to go, or is it going to end the turn? Oh, Jesus. Trying to be all fancy, and then I dropped it. It's going to be the Brits. So the British are going to get to activate, although they don't have a lot to really do. Maybe try to reposition some guys. I mean, everybody's kind of outside their range. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah. They're just kind of there hunkering down until... Well, not sure what else they can actually do, to be honest. I know they can do, what is it called? What is it called? It's called Overwatch. Armor and infantry can advance towards the enemy by cautiously moving up towards the enemy and preparing for unexpected close assaults or targets of opportunity. Units may execute an Overwatch action by expending 2 movement points if armor and 1 movement point for infantry. It does not matter when the unit spends these movement points when it activates. Once the unit is paid for the Overwatch and has completed the activation, place an Overwatch marker on the unit. Overwatch is very similar to Opportunity Fire with the following difference. Units in Overwatch may opportunity fire at an enemy in normal or reduced range only, no extended range. And the units that fire must increase their hit tune number by 1. So I'm not sure what the benefit of Overwatch is. I guess if you're advancing and you don't have the opportunity to fire at somebody, maybe that's the advantage of it. I'm just not 100% sure what the great advantage of Overwatch is, to be honest. Maybe somebody can explain it to me, but I don't think the British are going to do anything, to be honest. Their units that could shoot have shot. Their infantry units, There is this guy with the Piet. Is he going to be needed over here against the Panzer IVs, or is he going to be needed over there against the swarming Italian units? I got him over here. Yeah, we'll leave him there. I don't see any. Let's look up mines while we're thinking about it, because it's going to come into play sooner or later. Mines, right? To tell us 7.2. Let's look up 7.2 because we got to find out what happens with the mines. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait a second here. Mines. Player received mines is assigned by the scenario. For each number of mines received, a player receives the mine marker. An opponent who has been assigned a number of mine markers can place a mine marker in any previously unoccupied hex immediately after his opponent moves a unit into a hex. Example, an American M3 half-track enters a clear hex that up to this point has not been entered by any force by any side. The German player interrupts the M3 half-track's movement by placing a mine counter in that hex, where the M3 just moved. The attack is now resolved. The mine attacks with 2d6 and hit on 5 or greater. The target does not roll defensive dice. Apply hits in accordance with the combat resolution section. If more than one unit triggered the mine attack, all triggering units must receive 1 hit before one receives 2, and so on. If a hex with 2 units receives an odd number of hits, randomly determine which unit takes the extra hit. Although headquarters cannot be directly attacked by mines, if another unit in the hex receives a hit, the headquarters rolls for reduction. If more than one mine marker can be placed in the hex, mines attack an additional unit that enters the hex. A mine attack occurs before opportunity fire. When infantry encounter mines, it took some time for them to cautiously navigate a minefield. Infantry units that enter a mine hex may not exit that hex during the remainder of their formation's activation. AFVs may continue on with their movement if they are not disrupted. Mines do not attack units when they enter a hex. Mines do not attack units when they exit hex. Mines may not be placed in a water hex that does not contain a road or bridge on it. Mine placement and attack, mine summary chart, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so actually, the mines from this scenario, well, I guess I should have looked these up. I looked up AT ditches, but I just assumed mines were like something else. Okay, so mines. Allies can enter a hex containing a mine without being attacked by the mine. If an Axis unit enters an allied unit in a mine hex, the allied unit must first roll for the mine attack, then resolve the assault. If all the assaulting units become disrupted or reduced by the mine attack, they attack in the assault with the disruption reduced result applied. Oh, okay, so they're not actually placed on the map. They can only be placed in certain positions though. So let's look at those. Setup within hex row U to S on map 12. So U is the split, and S is where they're set up. So there's just these 3 rows right here that these mines can go on. But it does say in the scenario, that's why it just says set up within hex U and S on map 12. 6 mines, 6 AT ditches. So we will assume that the British unit can use these as per the rules of the rule book. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty interesting. Mines, you just, as long as first unit that goes into a mine hex, you can just say there's mines there and do an attack against them. That's pretty powerful. Okay, well, we'll just do it that way. Alright, so that is the end of the first turn, as you can see. We just flip that over. So let's go through our checklist here of... Oh, here's mine placement. Place a mine marker after an enemy unit enters the hex. Hex must not have been previously occupied or previously moved through by an enemy. Attack units with mine attack value. Right. Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty. Okay, I'm going to put this back over there so I can reference it out of the corner of my eye. Oops. Out of the corner of my eye when I'm, if I need it, I guess. Alright, so... So at the end of the turn, I'm just checking to see here. At the end of the turn, let's see. RS. Oh, I was just looking to see if there was like a end of turn, if there's any like a series of steps you go through. I don't think so. I think it's just you move on, right? When do the ops complete markers come off? I thought that was at the end of the turn. I thought it was, but I could be wrong. Yeah. Turn RST. Additionals. Placing. Such a nice looking book. All right. It's not a very complex game. I'm just trying to, get the process down here. Every now, but thanks. Yeah, there better be one left.
As soon as you lose it.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Beginning the game, operations. Remove the marker, remove all, marker removal phase. Yeah, see, there's a marker removal phase. So there's where are they? Where are we? Here we are. Unit when formation is activated, the following phases are completed in the order: unit formation, marker removal, check command status, perform round. Okay, so it comes off when they activate, not at like the end of the turn, I guess. All right. So here we go. Going on to turn number 2. We're just cruising right along here. All right, so we got our end turn, the 3 units, and dust. Dust is still in effect until we draw it again. So all these units are kicking up dust here. Which, you know, the German player would like the dust to... no, I guess not. I guess the German player would like the dust to stay. When... Alright, so we're shuffling this up. 1 on top, 2 on top, 3 on bottom, 2 2 1 2. And then turn number 3, the Italian plane comes in as well. So we'll have to look up that, see how that happens. That should be interesting. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna roll a die. Oops. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, here we go. So, turn 2 starts with the German melting. All right, so the German squad gets to go again. So we'll remove all the counters and the smoke. Interesting. Alright, so this Pioneer is going to move again. He's going to go 1 to go right there. The British says okay. He's going to go 2. And you know what? This guy, somebody's going to open up on him. Let's see. Somebody's going to open up on him. 1, 2, 3, 4. It'll be long range. But they'll take a pot shot at him. So, 2 dice. It'll be long range. So he's going to lose a die. So he needs a 1 die. He needs a 6. So this armored infantry is going to open up on him. No. No. And then he's going to pop smoke right there. The British player says, oh, I hate you. You and your stupid smoke. I don't think there's any limit to the amount of smoke. It just says, for smoke, I think it just said, let's see. Where is smoke here? It's like 7 dot something. Yeah, here it is. Unit placing smoke. Unit with smoke capabilities can place smoke by spending 1 movement point, blah, blah, blah. in its own hex or an adjacent hex. Smoke may not be placed. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about like if they only have one. Yeah, I don't see anything. I could be wrong. All right, this guy's gonna go one. The German player or the British player says, "You know, I am sick of you and your smokies. We're gonna try to bomb you with our mortar unit." So that is 5 hexes. He's within range. 2 dice. He needs 5s or higher. He rolls a double 1. Wow. That is some bad shooting there. You know what? He can't do anything. Hang on. He's still under an ops complete marker. What am I thinking? He's still under an ops complete marker. He can't shoot. He can't do anything. He's ops complete. This guy's ops complete. This guy's going to go 2. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. But he'd have to shoot through the smoke. This guy could shoot him, though. So this mountain unit here. He's got 1 dice. He needs a 6. Nope. He's ops complete. And then he's going to throw smoke there. He is ops complete as well. All right, well, I guess so. He's going to move this up 1, 2, 3, and 4. He's going to go in that smoke hex. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reason is he's a recon unit. So these guys will no longer get their concealment if we target them. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, still outside his range there. Although this guy does, he's got the Piat. He might have been able to hit that guy, but it was in smoke and everything, so maybe not. So he's in that smoke marker there. Okay, time to move up some units here. 1, 2. Actually, hang on. Do I want to assault fire or do I just want to move? Let's go ahead and assault fire. Let's go ahead and assault fire. So he's going to go 1, 2. The American player, or the British player, I keep saying the American player says, boosh! There's mines there, dude. Sorry about your luck. So that's 2 dice. He needs 5 or 6s. Let's just look at that mine again. No defensive rolls. So 5s or 6s. And yep, no defensive rolls, but no damage. Wow. So that was 1. No, I think he was here. 1, 2. And That's all he's going to do because he's going to fire. So he's going to try and target this infantry here. Normally he's 3 needing 5s. Because the assault moved, he's 2 needing 6s. So 6s. 6, he's got a hit and a miss. So the infantry unit he's in a anti-tank ditch. He does not get the concealment because of this scout unit here, the SDK 231. So one of the requirements for concealment is to be not within 4 hexes. Hey Al, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Not to be within 4 hexes of recon unit, because the recon unit will spot you. So he's only going to get 1 dice from the anti-tank ditch. He needs a 5 or 6 to block that. No! We have our first casualty of the match. He has become, well, not casualty, he's become disrupted, I guess. So this armored infantry becomes disrupted. And this guy will become ops complete. Alright. This guy's going to move. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4. The British player has to think about this now. Is there mines in that hex? I think there is mines in that hex. Yes, there is. Look, there is mines in that hex. So 5 or 6. 5. Oh. And now he's become disrupted, as well as ops complete. Boy, I'm not gonna have enough ops complete markers, to be honest. All right. So there's mines in their hexes. He can't do that for... He's only got 6 of them, so he can't do that forever, I guess. 1, 2, 3. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Is there mines in this hex? Yeah, I think there is. I think the British player is just, yeah, might as well use them up. Why not? Got to use them sooner or later. Oh, there's 1. Oh, he rolled the double 6. Wow. So that is gonna just disrupt this guy and reduce him. Wow. That was a good attack. Oh, did you get it, Al? Good. Good, 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 good. Glad to hear. I wondered if you got my package or not, but I didn't know how long it would take to get there. Glad you got it. Alright, so there's mines here, here, here. I guess the headquarters is going to move with this unit. It's going to go 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to move right there. He will go ops complete. And I think he's out of range of everybody. So that is the German impulse. Let's see who gets to go now. Oh, wow. It's the 7th Italian. The 7th Italian Army now. Whoa, boy. Here we go. And this is going to be really bad. I could have sworn, because he's got nobody that can opportunity fire except for yeah, I mean, he might as well just start going. So he's going to activate his units. Oh, you know what I did? I didn't think about this, but this guy's going to be out of command. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, got to keep all my guys in command, don't I? All right, this guy is going to go 1, 2, 3. Right there. What are you going to do? Is there a mine in that hex, maybe? You know what? There is. All right, maybe you can get another double 6 on this guy. Nope, nothing. But he does have his opportunity fire. Will be at long range. He normally is 2 dice at 6s, but since it's long range, it'll be 1 dice at his 6. So the mountain unit's going to try and shoot at it. Nope. So that was 1, 2, 3. So he's going to be ops complete. This guy's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to be ops complete. 1, 2, 3. He's going to tuck in underneath that guy. 1, 2, 3. And that armored infantry will try to attack. He needs a 6. Nope. So he will be ops complete. This guy will move up 1, 2, 3, and the headquarters 1, 2, 3, and that'll be their moves. They're now up in the business there now. And as long as there's smoke, the German player, as long as there's dust, not smoke, as long as there's dust, the German player is going to make out on this deal. End turn. Dust. So dust goes away. So no more dust for this until we pull it the next time. And is it going to be the end of the turn, or the British going to go? It's the end of the turn, so the British don't even get their activation. Wow. So the British player gets to keep one of the end turn markers. We're going to go up to the 3rd turn, and that is going to put in the Fogori. The Fogori is getting in to the mix. So now we got the Fogori, the 4th Infantry, the Dust, 1 end turn marker until the Brits go. Then the other one will come into the match. Alrighty, let's see. Boy, oh boy. So we're on turn number 3. And there's not too many mines left to worry about. Not too many mines left. There's only 2 of them. I really think I'm screwing this up with the ops complete. I think at the end of the for some reason, I have the feeling at the end of the turn, don't you do something at the end of the turn? I'm like missing something, aren't I? Not looking good for the Brits, is Al. Do you have the solo assistant? No, I don't have the solo assistant for this, no. Battlefield Chaos. Concealment, augmented abilities. Yeah, see, I was thinking that there was like a... I could be, like I said in the beginning, I have lots of different systems in my head, so, you know, the rules, they just go, you know, you remember rules from one system, you remember rules from another system, you always have to refresh your memory on assault combat. No. Combat. Well, we know it's not under combat. Yeah, see, it says marker removal phase. Remove all ops complete markers from the board and adjust any smoke markers. Replace any eliminated headquarter units and return all formations and end turn markers to the cup. Marker removal phase. You know what might help? Where's my trusty dusty little cheat sheet? Al, did you open up your package and get it all? Oh, you do remove all ops. See, that's what I thought. I think I screwed that up on the last turn. I thought there was like an end of turn, like at the end of the turn, but man, I wish I could find that. Why can't I find that? I mean, where is like the phases of the turn? Is there like a chart for the phases of the turn? Probably is somewhere that I'm missing. Sure there is. 3.3. All right, let's go to 3.3. Yeah, I know. It says removal marker phase. I was looking for like a... Yeah, that's what I just read. There should be like an outline of the phases of the, you know. Yeah, I was kind of thinking that I messed that up because it just doesn't seem right. Like all these ops complete markers. So we're at the end of the... No, wait, we're not at the end. Where are we? That's a great question. Where are we? Yeah, we're at the end of the phase. Right. So, right. So we are at the end of the phase. So these all go away. The smoke goes away. Yeah, because otherwise, these they would never get a chance to opportunity fire. So I think I gypped the British out of one opportunity fire. They probably could have opportunity fired with one of those AT guns. Pretty sure they could have probably shot a couple of those. So I feel bad for the Brits, but you know, life's tough. Get over it. Hey, one of these guys is disrupted over here. This guy that got flipped over. So a couple disrupted units. Ugh. Alright, so we got the intern, the plane, the 7th armor, the 14th, the dust, and the melting, and then the British have the other one because they have not activated yet. Alright. You remove them at the end of the operation phase and at the beginning of the activation. Right. Thanks, Tony. Appreciate your help. Yeah, I think I messed it up for the Brits on their turn, but, you know, no harm, no foul. We're starting turn number 3 here. And things are going to get interesting here. If the Brits, if the Italians get to activate first, they can just start zipping right down this sideline. There's only going to be, you know, the AT gun can't shoot them all. So the Brits need their activation so they can move some units over. Now, next turn there is 5 tanks coming on, so that should help the British. So let's see about that. All right. Yeah, the front lines are pretty weak right now. Boy, this just a massing of units here. And not a lot of damage done. They had one disrupted, or 2 disrupted guys, and one unit that's taken a step loss there. Panzer IV took a step loss to the mine attack. That was not cool. Alright, so, and again I will roll a dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 4. There we go. Alright, let's see who gets to go first. It is the Italian 7th Armor. We just talked about this. Wow, that's going to be pretty rough. They don't move really well because they only move a 3. So he's going to go 1. Is there a mine there? No. 1, 2. You can put a mine there, but I think he's going to hold on to it. 3. And because this guy's on this side of the hill, he can't shoot over that guy. But he's going to have lots of other targets here in a minute. So this unit is going to take a shot at this AT gun up on the hill. So he's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he rolls 2 dice. He needs 6s. Going to take a shot at that. If he can take this, disrupt this AT gun, whew, that's really going to be bad for the Brits. He rolled a 6 and a 4. So that will be a hit. The Brits are in the AT ditch. And he will be concealed. So he's going to get 2 dice. So he would be concealed. Because he's in an AT ditch, which would give you that. Yep. So he would be concealed. And I don't like these markers because they just take up marker space. So it's a dice for concealed and a dice for the AT ditch. He needs 5s or 6s to block that. He rolled a 6, so he blocks that hit. So nothing there. And this next tank's going to do the same thing. Oh, that's 2 hits on that AT gun. Wow. AT gun needs something good to block it. Oh, he blocked one of them, but not the other one, which means he's going to be disrupted. He is disrupted. And these 2 guys are ops complete. All right. There's only 1 infantry there. If he could disrupt that infantry. Yep. This tank's going to shoot at the infantry. 3 dice. Nope. 2 dice. Needing 6s. 2 dice needing 6s. Yes. He had 1 hit. Oh, I'm sorry. 6s. That's not a 6. That's a 5. So that would be a miss. The next tank's going to do the same thing. Two dice needing 6s. No. And so those guys go ops complete. Wow. That was kind of disappointing. This guy's going to move up. And at that point, the British player is going to say, Gabooja! There's mines in that hex. Really? There's mines in that hex, huh? Oh my gosh! What a attack. These mines are deadly, so he's going to get reduced and disrupted. And ops complete. Yes, and ops complete. Wow. That kind of sucks. This guy is going to shoot at this guy. He 2 dice needing 6s still. Nope. Maybe I should have, yeah. We should have moved these guys up. Space 3. Headquarter and his 2 units are going to move up to right there. They're going to be ops complete. And the Italians will be done. Oh, nope. Over here. Learning game. At least that's what I call it. Yeah, exactly. It's a learning. I figure, you know, play it. You find out what you did wrong. You can play it better the next time, right? So I'm not that worried about it. If people tell me I'm doing something wrong, better to know. All right. Next is going to be the plane. Except for they don't have any hard targets. Do they? They do not have any hard targets. They have all soft targets. This AT gun is a soft target. I think this is for when the other Brits come on, but yeah, I don't think they have any hard targets. Because it only has a hard target attack. So I think it just goes away. Can't use it. Next. It is the 14th Infantry, so the infantry gets to, the British get to go, which means we're now going to put the 2nd Endurn back into the pile. So the turn could end, and the Germans would not go. Let's see here. All right, put these in there. All right, so let's do some rallying here. So they got a couple disrupted guys. So they got one down here. And 2, 3, 4. Yes, he's in command range. So command, or rallying, is 7 or less. Eight! No! So he will stay disrupted. This guy, oh, he's not ops complete anymore. No. These guys are no. These guys are fine. So this AT gun up here needs a 7 or less. 10! He doesn't rally either. This not going well for the Brits, unfortunately, friends. Unfortunately, just not going well for the Brits right now. Neither one of their units recuperated. All right. What are they going to do when they come for you? Bad boys. All right, here we go. Let's start at the bottom here. Starting at the bottom. So we got a disrupted unit. He's not going to do anything, but we do have an armored infantry unit. He's going to try and shoot at this tank down here. It's 2 dice, needing 6s, but it's at long range, so it'll be 1 dice. Needs a 6 to hit that guy. No, he does not. Ops complete. This guy here. 2 dice, needing 6s. He's going to shoot at the disrupted guy. Long range, so it'll be just 1 dice. Nope. Wah, wah. I need to find out what that Pia does. It's got that little plus, which I think it adds something to something to something. I'm not sure if it adds range or if it adds dice. Boom, 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 boom. Come on now. I know I've read it a couple times, but I don't remember what the answer is. If it adds support weapons. Plus allows the possessing unit to roll an extra die when making an attack. It only counts a number of hits equal to the firepower of the unit. Okay. So it just adds an extra die. It doesn't add any range or anything. So he would use 2 dice, needed 6, he would get an extra dice if he can get within range. Right now he can't get within range. Well, let's try the mortar first. Mortar's going to go after this pioneer unit again. He's 2 dice. He needs 5s. Oh, that is 2 hits. Pioneer unit's out in the open, so he's going to take both hits, which is going to flip him and make him disrupted. Oh, that hurt. That was a good mortar attack right there. Viper Dave, how you doing? That was a good attack. Now, AT gun going after this guy coming in, the Panzer 4G. That's 3 dice. Needing 6s, but he gets the headquarter bonus of 2 dice. So 5 dice, he needs 6s. At range 4. Oh, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2. No hits. That is kind of disappointing. Their ops complete. This armored infantry is going to assault that hex right there, I think is what he's going to do. Because he's going to a reduced disrupted vehicle in that hex. Well, you know what? He doesn't even need... Does he need to assault it or not? No, I guess he'll just shoot at it because that makes a little bit more sense. 2 dice, needing 6s. 2 dice, needing 6s. No bonuses. Oh, we got a hit. And this unit is 2 dice, needing a 6 to prevent it. Otherwise, it is blown up because he's already reduced and disrupted. And he doesn't, so that is going to blow up that vehicle. We have our first casualty. The Italian M1340, the British unit over there. And that's going to put that in the discard box, or no, casualty box. That'll be an Axis casualty. Right there. So he'll be ops complete. But this guy's going to slide over a space. Right there. And then these 2 guys are going to slide over. They're going to try to prevent that group from trying to get over. So it leaves us with the guy with the Piat, whatever. He is actually going to come down. He's going to go, oh, God, bless it. Come back here. Turn around. As soon as he moves there, he's going to get an opportunity fire, isn't he? Yes, he is. He could try to move down there, but boy, he would just get murdered. I'm sure somebody was shooting at him. He's going to go town hex. He's going to move back into the Town Hex. Town Hex actually gives him better defensive dice. And it costs how many movement points to go in there? Town, 1. Okay. And then for the palms is 1 as well. So he's going to go 1. 1. Does anybody want to take defensive fire? That'd be long range. 3 dice at 6s. Yeah, he'll take a defensive shot. 3 dice. Actually, 5 dice because of the headquarters. But I need 6s. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces. So instead of 5s, he needs 6s. 3 dice. Plus 2 for the headquarters. Sure. 1 hit. And where are we in? We're in a town. That's 2 dice. He blocks it. So then he's going to move there. And he'll be done. He's going to move back a little bit. If anybody breaks through, he'll maybe have a shot at him. Who knows? Alright, that is the 14th Infantry Division by the Brits. I think that's everyone. Who's next? End turn. Is that it? No. Not yet. No, it is now. Oh, it is now. So who didn't get to go? The Germans and the Dust didn't come out either. All right, and now we got the first Dragoons coming in for the Brits. So we take an end turn marker out until the Germans activate. Wow, we got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus that would be 8. All right, we go up to turn number 4. The Brits gonna get some reinforcements now. Headquarters with a whole bunch of units. 5 tanks coming in. They're gonna come in. Let's see what they can do. So the question is, do they want to set up another defensive line there? Or they want to come up and try to help stop them up here? That's a good question. Unless they can break through. Alright, that's pretty shuffled. Gonna move 1, 2 to the bottom. Let's see what we get. Dust. So, oh, wait. Before we do anything, let's take all the markers off. So I don't forget. Ops complete markers go away. So dust is now in effect again, but nobody's ops complete, so it doesn't matter yet. We'll keep the dust out just as a reminder. Alright, let's see who gets to go now. Oh, the first Dragoons get to come in. Alright, so... Six movement points. What? 6 movement points. These suckers are a little fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. these guys are going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, you know what? That's kind of stupid. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. They can come in anywhere, I think, on that edge, right? Let's see. Let's just review. Oh no, they enter via hex A6. Right, they have to come in on that hex. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, is there a road bonus? If they go along the road, do they get any bonus? 1 if entered from other road hex. Cancel movement cost of other terrain in the hex. Alright. And then this guy, these two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It only costs 1 to go across the sand. Might be faster than going down the road. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can go to here. What about these hills? Costs them an extra movement point. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so that was them. Let's see who gets to go now. Germany finally gets to go. Alright, so Germany, which means our end turn marker can go back in. Alright. So they got a couple units, 1 unit that might be out of command here. So I think he has to make a morale check or something out of command, right? Mm-hmm. Yes. If it passes the morale check, you can conduct activities as normal. If it fails, just mark it with an out-of-command marker. And out-of-command units not marked ops complete can only perform opportunity fire. Okay. So 7 or less. 7, so you can activate as normal. Alright, so let's do our disruptions here. So this guy first. He recovers. This guy, this tank, this Panzer IV reduced. 9, no, he does not. And then the full squad, Panzer IV. No! Wow. So 2 of his Panzer IVs in trouble. That's unfortunate, to be honest. Alright, this guy's gonna go. Let's see, how do we want to do this now? There's mines everywhere. He's still got a couple. He's got 1 more mine X he can use. We're gonna go. What are we gonna do? This guy's going to go 1. Oh, this mortar, he blew him up last time. He's going to try and blow him up again. Yep, so that mortar's going to opportunity fire. 2 dice, needing 5s. I got a hit. And that's going to disrupt that guy. Alright, this guy's going to go 1. Two, and then this armored infantry here is going to take a shot at him. 2 dice needing 6s. No. So that was 1, 2, and he's going to go there for 3. He's going to go ops complete. This guy activated, so he's ops complete. Should you put that out there because the dust is in the air. I really want to knock that guy out. All I have to do is get through the front lines and... Alright, this headquarter unit right here, they're going to target this AT gun. That's 1, 2, 3 hexes away. He gets 3 dice. Needing 5s, but he gets a +2 because of the headquarters. And because this guy's here, this guy can't be concealed inside the trees. We see you hiding in those trees. Who do you think you are? Hey Al, we'll see you later, buddy. 1, 2 hits. What do we needed? We needed 5s. Yes, so we got 2 hits. So he gets defensive bonus of the trees, of the palms. That's 1 dice. 5 or 6. That would be a failure. I don't think he gets anything for the headquarters. So that is going to reduce him and disrupt him. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see. I need the counters here. Looks like we're gonna have to pull out a disrupt or a reduced 6-pounder. Here we go. We got a reduced 6-pounder now. Okay. So he's reduced and disrupted. Yeah, because I don't think the headquarters does anything for him with defensive fire. So that was a good attack. These guys aren't reduced. So this guy's going to go 1. 2, 3. Hang on a second. Let me rewind that because I need to find out what does this cultivated cost. 2. Okay. So he's gonna go 1, 2, 3. I don't think anybody can opportunity fire him. 4, 5, 6. So he's gonna go there. Now we got this guy. What is this guy gonna do? He's gonna go 1. He's gonna go 2. He's gonna try and bust through. He's gotta try and bust through. So we got this armored infantry. 2 dice. Needs a 6. No. No 6. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna get by that. He's gonna get by that guy. So you need to get 4 guys off the edge of the board over there. And they're getting a few guys. This guy, and that guy are busting through. And I think that is the German army done. So we have the German, the Dragoons, the Dust. Let's see who's left to go. It's going to be the Brits, 14th Infantry. So they get to recuperate here. Alright, so I got this disrupted guy here. He needs 7 or less. He got it. He's rallied. Let's see. Oh, right. We have this AT gun that needs to rally. He gets 7 or less, but he gets the -2 to his dice because he's in the hex with the headquarters. So he rallies, but he's been reduced, so... And now this AT gun up on the hill, he needs a 7 or less. Oh, they all rallied. Look at this. The Brits are making a comeback here now. The Brits are coming back. So I got everyone available. Wow. So he's going to send this infantry... Wow. Yep. The Germans can't do anything about it, but he's going to go... 1, 2. He's going to go and assault that tank. 3 dice, needing 5s. No, 1, 1, 1. The tank, 2, needing 5s. And he got a hit. And it's got to go back to where it assaulted from. And it becomes disrupted because it took a hit. And ops complete as well. This guy is going to have to do the same thing now. 1, 2. Because they're going to have to stop that damn tank. So 3 dice again, needed 5s. A rolled a 1, 2, 3. Wow, not good for the Brits. And now, the tank. 4 4s. So no hits assigned to anybody. I think since there's no hits, I think he's going to have to move back to where he came from because he didn't win the assault. I guess that would be the way they would play that. It doesn't say on a die. It says apply hits and then defender conducts their assault. Counterattack, apply appropriate hits. Retreat the losing unit 1 hex or attacking unit back to hex from which the assault was launched. But since nobody hits, I think the attacker loses in this case. I think it costs an extra movement point to move into an assault, doesn't it? I believe it costs an extra movement point. So this guy couldn't go 1, 2, 3. He needs 4 movement to move in there, I think. But you know what? They're going to move into this. You know what? Yeah, they're going to move 1, 2. And go up's complete. If they get to activate before the Germans, they'll be able to assault again. Yeah, so let's see who else is going here. This guy is going to go... Boy, if he could shoot that thing, that would be awesome. These can go here. That would also slow that guy down. Yeah, he's going to move there. He's going to move there. Now... we got some guns. This AT gun's going to shoot him. 2 dice, needing 6s. 2 dice, plus 2 for the headquarters. Needs 6s. 4, 4, 3, 2, miss. The mortar unit. Let's see, the mortar... he's going to go for this disrupted pioneer over here. 2 dice. Needing 5. He got a hit. He's already disrupted and reduced, so he's going to blow up. So they get the German pioneer unit, and it's another victory point for the Germans, or for the Brits, sorry, for the Brits. That'll be ops complete there. This guy is going to shoot at this guy because he'll be at reduced range. So he'll get 3 dice, but instead of 6s, he only needs a 5. And he got 2 5s. Wow. And he only gets a 1 to 6. No, he's going to take 2 hits, which is going to reduce him and disrupt him. Ouch. That did not work well for the Germans, I'll tell you that. This infantry is going to go. He's got to be careful. These guys have not opportunity fired yet. So if he... Alright, he will go 1. This guy will opportunity fire. It's going to be 2 dice. He only needs 5s. 2 dice, he only needs 5s. No! It's too bad for him. And now he's going to go and assault that hex. So 3 dice, needing 5s. No! And 1 dice for the Italian tank. He needs a 4. No! Nobody can hit anybody with these assaults. So I think he automatically loses and goes back. This mountain unit's going to go 1. This guy's going to opportunity fire at 3 hexes. So he's a 2 and needs a 6. No. And then this guy's going to try and do the same thing. Assault this 3. Whoops. 3 dice. Needs a 5. You got to hit. And now the tank needs 1 dice. Needs a 4. No. So... he's going to become disrupted. Unfortunately, he does get to move back a hex, though. Which actually moves him forward. This guy is ops complete because he tried to fire at that guy. Alright, who else do we have? This guy is going to move there. This guy will opportunity fire on him. He is 2 dice, needing 6s. We got a hit. This guy will have 1 dice. No, he will become disrupted. This guy is ops complete because he's shot already. Now this guy, what's he going to do? Is he going to try and move over? I was trying to move guys over to kind of keep that area. No, I think he will... He's going to shoot his AT gun. 2 dice. He needs a 6. He's going to try for... Yeah, the guy on top, I guess. Ooh, he got a 6. The Italian, 2. Needs a 6. No! So the Italian tank becomes disrupted. So that was good shooting by the Brits there. I think that is everyone for the 14th. The German 14th Infantry Division. Boy, that was a lot of guys. Let's see who gets to go now. The Italians. Oh, the Italians. Take off that. We can take off, is that it? The rest are all British guys? Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's out of range. He's out of range. I think if he's out of range, he doesn't. Does he get to not? 3-4-3-1. Let's see if you have to be within range to be rallied. 3-4-3-1, huh? Units that are out of command add 1 to their morale. Okay, so this unit is outside the range, so he needs to make a morale check of 6 or less. He did not make his morale check, so to rally, he gets a +1 of the dice, and so he does not rally. Everyone else is within range, so this guy will get a check, 6 or less. No, neither one of them rallied. Kind of disappointing. Well, okay. So this tank back here is going to shoot with the headquarters and try and take out that disrupted guy. Range of 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And he needs 2 dice for 6s. 2 dice bonus because of the headquarters. So 4 dice, he needs 6s to try and kill that guy. 1, 1, 2, 2. Wow. Not good. Not good. The tank underneath will try and shoot him as well. 3, 3. No. That was not good. They're all ops complete. They can't do anything. This guy's disrupted. One. If he tries to move, you know what? I think he just gotta take a few of these guys out before they try to move up. But there's such not good tanks. Yeah, he'll shoot at the disrupted guy. Needs a 6. Nope. The tank underneath him will do the same thing. 6. Finally got a hit. And this guy is... 1 dice. 5 or 6? No. So he will be reduced. Oops. We're going to need an armored infantry unit. Armored infantry reduced. From the 14th. Yes, it's right there. Alright, so he will get reduced. Stay disrupted. So that was those 2 tanks shooting. So this tank is going to move 1, 2, 3. What's his command range again for? Yeah, okay, he's going to move 1, 2, 3. This tank is going to move 1, 2, 3 as well. So they moved. And I think that's all the Italians. Alright, who's left? End turn. Is that the end of it? No, no, no. Ah, we got the plane coming in. So now the plane gets to attack. He's going to try and attack this Mark IV unit there. He gets 4 dice. He needs a 4. He got a 5, a 5, a 2, and a 3. So that's 2 hits. And he gets a 1 and a 5. Ooh. He's going to be reduced. And disrupted. I don't have any more disrupted counters. Look at that. How about that, huh? And if there's some more over here. I must be playing badly if everyone's reduced and I run out of disrupted markers. Right? Who just took a hit? Damn it. Oh, this guy, right. I'm just going to put a smoke marker on him. So he was with the headquarters. So the headquarters, I think, has to roll a die. Since it become the unit he was with became reduced. I think it's a 1. It's not a 1, so he'll be okay. But that unit he's with took some damage. That was a good die bomb. And I assume this just goes right back into the pile then, right? Just goes back in the pile like a regular unit. It's not like a one and done type thing, is it? Might be. I guess we'll have to look at airplanes. Aircraft 10.3. Let's see what they say about aircraft. Oh, okay. Well, all right. So when an aircraft selects after the anti-air anti-air, which nobody has anti-air in this scenario, I don't think. On a 1, the target is missed, though. So let's see if he misses the target. Oops. He rolled a 1. So actually, he missed his attack. So this guy is not reduced, and he's not disrupted. Check for the status of the aircraft. The attacker now rolls 1d6 to determine the aircraft status. If the result is greater than the number of hits rolled, its counter goes back into the cup. Well, 4 is higher than 0, so yes, it would go back in. If the result is less than the number of hits rolled, is removed from play. Okay, that's kind of neat how that does that. Alright, so it goes back in the pup. And then we have the end turn. Wow. So that is the end of turn 4. We would go on to the end of turn 5. Dust is still in play, but I think what I'm going to do is we've been going at this for a couple hours. And I think I'm going to call this an episode. And, you know, I wanted to... Got the flow of most, you know, the regular combat and everything pretty easy and pretty quick. It's just a few of these minor things that we've never done, like mines, aircraft, dust. So that was a good help to play through all this stuff and get us a good understanding. But I'm not going to probably have anywhere to keep this set up, unfortunately, but we're only on turn 5. It's a 12-turn scenario. We've been going for 2 hours, so it's going to take a couple hours more. So I'll probably just play the rest of this scenario offline. And, you know, we got a couple units breaking through. We got the reinforcements coming up, though. It's a cool, fun game, that's for sure. It's just I don't have any room to store this setup, and it's right on the middle of the map board too, which is really hard for me to try and keep. But yeah, all right, guys. Well, I think I'll just call it here. I appreciate y'all watching. If you came out to watch today, Al and Viper and Tony. And everyone else that came out. Yeah, that's a good look at it anyways, this scenario. It's hard for the Germans to break through. They definitely need, you know, probably you got to get in range. You got to spend a few rounds just hammering the Brits. Get them to be disrupted. And, you know, we were trying to, like, break through without them being disrupted, which... You know, they can do things like, oh, we're just going to run out there and try to assault you. So that's not good either. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if the Germans get to go and the Italians get to go and they can rally their units, you know, if the German gets to go, he can just outrun these guys because he can move... This guy can only move 3. Yeah, so you can outrun him. Anyways, that is Nations at War with Lock and Load Publishing, Desert Heat. Great game. Definitely fun. It's hard playing solo and doing both things, so I might have to think about getting the solo assistant so I don't have to make all the decisions. It's great playing, you know, if you play on the computer and the computer just auto plays it for you. They do have Nations at War on the computer. So the computer has an AI and does, you know, the AI stuff for you. And, you know, it takes the decision making out, which can definitely speed up the game. Because if you're trying to play for both sides, every time you move, is this guy going to attack? Is this guy going to opportunity fire? Where's this guy going to move? How is he going to move? So, you know, solo play is never fast because you got to think for both sides. So that way, you know, if you play a solo game designed for solo, or you play with a solo module, it could definitely speed up the game. I might have to think about that. So, anyways, that is a look at scenario number 2 No Time to Be Disorganized from April 11th, 1941. And the Brits were doing pretty good holding them on. Pretty good job of holding them on. I think they had a pretty good defensive setup, and I think I ripped off the Brits in the turn 2 when I was doing the ops complete wrong. So they might have been able to get a couple more AT shots out, because that's the only thing. I mean, they only got like 2 AT guns, and the only other way they can keep the Germans from... They got lots of infantry, but the infantry only have a range of 1 with their AT guns, or their AT abilities. So the only other option is to either assault them or get really close to them. So if the Germans just stay, and the Germans and the Italians just stay back and just keep hammering them with all their AT power, they should be able to disrupt a bunch of them. And just hopefully the AT guns can't take them out. Once you disrupt a bunch of them, then you can either overrun or just run past them, because they won't be able to do anything to stop you. Because you can't do assault if you're disrupted. Yeah, it's a good little scenario, though. I liked it. So, anyways, after talking for 2 hours, I'm ready to take a break. So, I'll be probably putting this one away, and then maybe trying a different scenario, or trying a, finishing up later or something. So anyways, check out Tony and his wonderful war game channel at Tony Kinner on YouTube. I think that's how it goes by. I just got on his channel today and didn't realize he was doing some stuff, so let's send some subscribers over his way. He's did some unboxing videos. He's playing some war games out there, so be sure to give him a big thanks and a big thumbs up, and subscribe to his channel as well. Alrighty guys, we will see you all next time. Thanks for watching, thanks for playing, thanks for all your comments, and if you want to see more, let me know.